Hello everybody and welcome to another mod showcase. Today we've got a pretty cool mod, to be fair. It's a it was a previous mod in Warband. However, this is brand new. This came out I think yesterday, maybe the day before. It hasn't got many downloads. However, what it does as a principle is really cool. So without further ado, let's quickly hop into a save file. It shouldn't take long to cover, however, I always say that when doing these mod showcases, and somehow it always ends up around about 30 minutes long. I don't think it'll be this long this time. So this is the Freelancer mod, but without spoiling too much, let's quickly hop into a save file so we can show off exactly what it does. So let's go. Okay, so here we are. We've loaded in. Straight off the bat, this is a brand new save file, so nothing out of the ordinary here. The game does play the same, so this mod doesn't change how you play necessarily if you don't want it to. So, for example, I could go loot around and create my own kingdom, do my own thing if I wanted to. If that's something I want to do, I easily could. However, what this game does change is the early game. Now, like I say, I wouldn't advise doing this late game. If you were to install this mod, definitely start a new save file. It adds something to do straight off the bat instead of having to be, you know, thrown into the kingdom scenario and all that such. If you have troops, they will be disbanded, right? So don't come to someone with 300 dudes asking to join their army, because all your boys will just get thrown away. They won't be put in reserve. They won't be held until you leave the army. They won't be put into a garrison. They will just disappear. So this is definitely something you want to do straight off the get-go and not wait until 200 days in game to then decide, you know what, I feel like joining an army. But with that in mind, what the Lancer mod does, Freelancer mod, is allow you to become a freelancer, and I can go to any kingdom, any lord, and I can enlist in their army. So we've got Eldrick here. We'll double click at him. Introduce yourself. That's all fine. You can talk about Neretz's folly. Oh, fucking names. And then if you click on there's something I'd like to discuss, you've got all the other stuff like I'd like to enter the services of King Dirthurt, proposing an alliance between marriages. God, these faces. That's one thing I love about this game, is the fucking faces just seem so off all the time. But there's a new button now, which is I would like to join your ranks. So you click on that. He says, excellent. I always look for skilled recruits. I'm not sure about your skill, though. Still, it takes courage to come up and ask for it. So you can either say, actually, that sounds harder than expected. It's not. I'm not worthy. Which, you know, maybe not. But you can say, I will not let you down. But how can I join? I'll have my men write up a simple contract. Then you go to the main officer. He will assign you to a sergeant. On behalf of the Kingdom of Valandia, I welcome you. May you put your sword to good use against our enemies. So you can count on me. I will not let you down. So, with that in mind, I believe you just join his army. Yeah, okay, so let me quickly pause. So you are serving as a soldier in this army. Your lord is Aldric. You are working as a Valandian recruit, and your daily wage is 4 gold. Throughout your service, you killed 0 enemies. So, as you can see, this is your wage. This here is what you'll be working as. The more kills you get, the higher you rank up. You literally become a soldier in this person's army. So instead of being who I was originally and being a lord, I'm now just a generic Valandian recruit. However, what this allows me to do is level up myself by getting kills. The more kills I get, I'll level up. I can become a footman or a crossbow levy because I'm Valandian, or I could potentially level up and become a cav. As I do so, I'll earn more and more money, my wages will go up, and I'll become a more renowned member of the Valandian army. So it's a really cool thing to do. Now let me quickly go to Soldier's Camp and go back to your tent. Oh, I can't actually go. Need to be at least service level 2. Right, okay, so you can desert the army, which will level up your crime and lower reputation with people in Valandian's territory. So unless you really want out or you definitely don't care, desert an army you probably shouldn't click. Soldier's Camp is probably going to be more added to this later. Maybe you know, hiring some boys within the army to maybe fight alongside you or something like that. But once you get to level 2, you can ask to leave instead of deserting. Just quick insight, you do not lose any of your armour. You get given Valandian recruit armour, or say for example if you used to go join the Sturgians, you'd get Sturgian recruit armour. However, any armour you've got on will be put in your backpack for you to put back on after you leave. Nothing changes, nothing's different there. It's all the same. So we'll go back to our tent and we'll let this boy run around. So, as a principle, that is the overall feel of this Freelancer mod. I'll quickly hop into a battle and we'll see what happens. Obviously, this, like I say, this really just changes a lot of things. I wish I was over there because a big battle just took place there. But let me see if we can get into a battle and show you what it's like when I'm actually in game. Okay, so after quite some time, we've finally got into a battle. Now, one big problem about this mod, and it's not even the mod's fault. The AI just doesn't really get into many battles at the beginning, which is really annoying because this mod revolves around the beginning, you know. So thankfully, my lord I serve under did join an army, and we've just got into a pretty hefty battle. However, for the longest time we've been running around chasing after looters, and he'd just wipe out the looters with his cav, and I couldn't get any experience because I'm just a fucking Valandian recruit. Hopefully we'll be able to do something here. But yeah, just word of warning, this mod revolves around early game. But early game, lords don't really tend to get into many battles. You can see we're on second 1084. I can't remember the exact start date. Is it maybe 1080? So like, quite some time's gone past. I don't know. I can't remember the exact start date, but quite some time's gone past. However, you can see my wages have gone from 1,000 to 1,088 because despite not being in many battles, I still do get paid 4 gold a day, which would be nicer if I could level up so I could earn more. But hey, it is the principle's there. So let's get into this battle and see what happens. We may die, probably, maybe. Okay, so we're in the battle. Unfortunately, you do still spawn, back here, which you shouldn't really spawn with the infantry or whatever you're assigned to. It's not really an issue. I mean, I already am back with the boys. It's also like it's been out a day, this mod, maybe 2 days. So like, there's going to be changes, there's going to be updates, there's going to be alterations. Like, this is a very early installment of this mod. Definitely will have more coming to it. So I'm going to try and keep the infantry over here. I'm going to try and play to oh, that's a lot of Sturgians. I'm going to try and play to my role as a cannon fodder. We've got a lot of crossbowmen just laying down a little bit of fire there, taking down some lords. We've got a big infantry battle. Maybe I want to be on the flanks a little bit, eh? Maybe? Do you want to be on the flank? I don't know. We're definitely going to outdo them in cav. We've got 102 cav against their 44. We've only got 1 horse archer there. They've got 2 horse archers. So this is what I don't want to happen, is be left behind. Just be fighting all these guys and be left behind. So as you can see, I don't actually have normal armour on. I do have the Valandian recruit armour on. So I'm exactly the same as like these trumps here. Oh no! I'm okay. They're taking some hits. Oh, okay. Oh, I did a bit of damage. Come on, a little bit of damage. I really don't want to be on the flanks now. There's one dead guy. Maybe. I'm evolving. I'm smarter than the average AI. Can I? I've self-designated myself to be cav. It's not really helping, but I still have a really small mace, but it's fine. Come here. Oh, fuck it. Well, the melee's about to start, so let's get back into the melee. I don't know what's going on, there's so much cav. I think their cav's just kind of suicided against us here. And now our cav's going to go suicide against their front line. I'm going to try and get in over here. Oh, we have an order to charge. There we go. Of course, I'd pick probably the chunkiest boy in the battlefield. I'm around the back. Ah, I got lanced. I'm alright though. Are they running? No. Oh God, why does a mace have thrust damage? When are you ever going to use thrust? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ah! Don't hurt me. Fucking thrust damage, eh? It's getting a bit chunky. Oh! Oh! Okay, we're alright. We're alright. Ow. I'm just going to go down. Help me! Help me! If I didn't... Oh my God. If I didn't have a... If I didn't have a shield, I definitely would have died there. We're alright. So one thing I've realised is my regenerative healing mod doesn't actually work here, which is kind of cool. Oh no, it does. Very fucking slowly. It seems even slower than normal. So oh, that's a lot of dead sturgeons. It seems very, very slow. Cav is just kind of doing all different kinds of bits and bobs right now. Coming in for a second charge. The forces are in a bit of disarray. A little bit of disarray. See if we can get a kill in here. Oh, I really don't want to fight that axeman. I really don't want to fight that axeman. One slip up and I'm gonna got her. Oh, take that to your face, you axeman. Fucking thrust damage on a mace makes no sense. I mean, it does a little bit, but not too much. Woo! Fucking cav. Took out another guy there. I've killed quite a few boys. I'd like to say I've leveled up. Then I'm not too sure. There's so much shit on the battlefield. This is actually one of the biggest battles I've ever taken part in. It's not normally this big. That's what he said. Impressed by his girth and length, he exclaims to the woman, "It's not normally this big." Sorry. I'm a little bit out in the middle of nowhere here. Yeah, I saw that coming. I would love some help fighting this boy. Cav. So many fucking cav. I don't know what to... Okay. We're alright. Oh! 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 All it's going to take is a good fucking lance from a stray cav to come take me out there. We're doing alright. I think they're definitely in the back burner now. I think this is our last. Oh, there's a cav. Last couple of boys. I don't know what's going on. This is so confusing. I'm trying not to look back there because it gets so loud. Look at all the bodies. Let's just keep on moving forward. We'll just keep on swinging at whatever we can get our hands on. Yeah, fuck you, horse. See what here. Oh yeah. Okay. I've been given a task to charge. That's what I've been doing all my life, baby. Oh, the game is getting really joltery now. There's so much shit. Oh, I don't want to be this that forward. This is suicide. Oh, what the fuck? Where did all these guys come from? There's so many fucking chumps. They've still got some archers over there. I think that's pretty much the end of the battle, though. Ooh, good job I picked up that shield. I just blocked an arrow by accident. I'll lead the attack against the archers myself. Come. Please. Woo. Okay, he's dead. I mean, they're taking down quite a few boys. They're fast firing, that's for sure. Oh, God, that is so much cavalry. Jesus Christ. See, this is a problem with Vlandian. They just have cav, and when you're the recruit, you don't really get much of a say in the battle. I mean, in this battle, I had plenty of say, but normally you don't see this much action. Normally the cav's already wiped them out. I mean, how much cav is that? 191 cav. We started off with 103, and with reinforcements, that's 191 cav. Insane. Also, look at that hill. That hill's not even grass anymore. It's just bodies. It's just so many bodies. Right, let's. We've been tasked to wait. Fuck you, I ain't waiting. Let's see then. Do we level up? Probably not, right? Yeah. Gonna meet some people, I think. Okay, did I level up? Did I level up? I got a skill point. Did I level up? I'm still a recruit. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh no, I did. Okay, I was gonna fucking say. So here we go. I can actually decide what I want to go down. Obviously, I'm not going to showcase the whole entire thing. You know the skill trees, or at least I would suspect you know the skill trees, or troop trees. Sorry, not skill trees. So you can I can either become a Valandian Levy Crossbowman, or I could become a Valandian Footman, and again I could work down that line, each one of the lines. Sorry, Levy Crossbowman obviously just turns into sharpshooters eventually. However, Footman can go down 3 different routes. They can become sergeants. They can become like spearmen. One of their spearman lines is really, really shit. Their other one is like basically just two-handed axe. Or I could become Cav. So I'm going to choose Footman here. And as you can see, I've been promoted. Your service level is now level 2. I can, because I'm now level 2, ask to leave the army. I'm not going to currently. And my wages has gone up to 19 gold a day because I've killed 6 boys. And they were pretty hefty boys. And so there we go. That is the general theme and the general grasp of what is in the Lancer mod or Freelancer mod. It's a really cool DLC. It's not a DLC. It's a really cool mod. However, like I say, you really need to start again with this mod if you're going to do it. It's quite unique. It's quite cool to be, you know, joining in someone's army instead of, you know, being a lord within someone else's army, like all these boys. Instead of being one of these, you literally are just a generic troop, and you can level up and you can earn reputation. It's a good way of earning gold. Basically, you become a freelancer. You become a mercenary. You know, you don't become a lord straight off the bat. You just join someone else's army. You start off as a shitty recruit, and eventually you become one of their best knights in the army. Do you know what I mean? So it's a really cool mod. It's got a lot of potential. Like I say, there are certain things I'd like to change. There's certain things I'd like to get added, like for example starting with the forces you are actually part of instead of starting where you would as a lord. Whether or not that's changeable, I don't know. I'd guess so. But like I say, it's just a bit of annoyance being an infantryman and spawning behind everyone else. You know, I have to run to get to the front line, especially when you're fighting against smaller forces. By the time you get to the front line, most of the enemy is already dead. So there's a little things I'd like to change. But like I say, this mod has only been out for around about a day, so really cool mod, lots of potential. As ever, the mod will be in the link in the description. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this. It's been an absolute pleasure. This mod series has been doing incredibly well, and I'd just like to thank everyone who's new and everyone who's you know, already been subscribed to me. Thank you ever so much. It literally is showing me that this is probably one of the best things I could have ever done for my channel. My subs have been going up really well. My views, I mean, one of my videos as of recording is around about 750 views, and that's the Cal Radio Expanded mod. I will be doing an update video on that pretty soon because it has got a pretty cool update. I do feel like I should cover. But yeah, no, thank you everyone for support. It's been incredible. It really has. Like I say, if you don't know, these mod series will be continuing indefinitely. I don't know when I'll ever stop, and it will be every other day. So the next mod review will be coming out on Wednesday or tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Just because I was meant to do a mod review yesterday, but I had the day off, so I've done one today. So I may do one tomorrow, and the next one would be Thursday. Or I might do one today. Wait, yeah, I might do one tomorrow, and it would be Thursday, or I might do one Wednesday, and the next one would be Friday. So I don't know, but yeah, thank you ever so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for the continued support and all the new subscribers and all the new people checking out videos. Definitely do check these mods out. These are incredible mods, and they're free. They're free, not free. They're free. They cost you nothing. So you know, a lot of people's hard work's going into some of these mods, and for nothing. They're not earning anything off it. You know, obviously from people's generous donations, yeah, they are. But you know, what I aim to do is kind of enlighten people and let people know about some of these mods so they do get exposure, and you know, helps them out a little bit, makes their work known. So there you go. Like I say, the mod's in the description below. Please do check it out. Share it around with your friends. Share it around with your communities who may be playing Bannerlord. These mods are really cool. But as ever, I'm Mike Baruku. Always has been, always will be. Maybe not. probably change my name in 3 years' time and revitalise myself to might be Bruku, as Billy would say. But yeah, thank you everyone. This has been a Freelancer mod, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.